What we got planned for the day, Jason?
Oh, killing elk. There's a bat plant. We're gonna finish packing up camp, and then we're probably gonna bugle 362 times and not get a response. But that's how we're gonna start today. And then 363 we'll probably get a bugle.
You heard that, didn't you, Cody?
There's an elk. Elk just went sprinting through those two little bushes to the left. Like at Mach 90.
It is Tuesday morning right now, I think. We are up. We're gonna take off. We spotted a big bull last night, way the heck across this canyon. We're gonna have to hike quite a ways, clear the top of this mountain, and then drop down the other side. He was bedded out there for a while. It's gonna be a tough spot to hunt, tough spot to get to him because there's a lot of brush and rocks. So it's kind of a big rocky basin.
I'm tired. I told Charlie I could use a couple more hours of sleep this morning. But
Yeah.
that's okay. We won't need it.
Good.
We'll get some adrenaline going here pretty soon, I have a feeling. So,
We'll be good.
Yeah.
It was a tradition that was passed down from generation to generation, something we relied on every fall to fill the freezer, hang out with friends and family, something that bonded us and brought us all together.
Hunting with family is my longest lasting tradition. I mean, I remember looking forward to opening day of rifle season more than Christmas morning.
Hunting is just something that we've grown up with in our families, and we love the opportunity to get out here and do this every year. And it's a lot more than just antlers.
Tradition to me is spending time in the outdoors with close friends and family, passing it on to the next generation. The early morning sunrises nobody else gets to see.
Blacktails and elk are definitely a big part of that for me, but I love to go to new places too. I like the adventure and exploring new things, so that's what tradition is to me.
Hunting is on my mind 365 days a year, from my first hunts as a rookie hunter, learning the ropes, to reminiscing about taking the kids on our spring hikes, or just sitting on the couch in late October, as I'm sure I'll be getting a nearly guaranteed call from the wife that she just dumped another big blacktail.
There's that bull comes back out.
He's just running a calf off, maybe?
Yeah, that's a good blast. He's got great tops.
That's the big 5 or the giant 6? Those are just tops.
Here he comes.
Yep.
He's down below. Yeah, he's just below her.
It's big 5.
Yeah, he is.
Shouldn't have 2 draws between us. I'd go after him.
Mm-hmm.
If he's peeling his head off, I'd still go after him with 2 draws, but it's just...
He's running ragged, but he won't talk for nothing.
Well, we're gonna leave the run in 5 Point to come chase the bugler from this morning. Just easier to get on these things if they're talking. Second issue is the only thing we have between us and this bull or brush or a quickie patch. And as much as quickie patches suck, I think we're gonna try to see if they have a trail push down through here. Wind's kind of screwy, but wind should be going straight up. The sun's beaming on this hill. I think we're just in a weird wind pocket right here. He sounds like he's maybe 500 yards way down in the bottom of this creek drainage. So we're gonna try to go as quick as possible before he decides he wants to be somewhere else. I just want like a zip line from here to there. Way better.
Yeah.
Well, so far they've answered cow calls pretty well, so it's a good sign, I think. What even happened?
Oh, that rock kicked you up?
Because that happened really fast.
You just did a backflip down the hill.
I smacked my cheek on this rock. Hurt. Probably to kill normal man.
Got a pretty good mark.
That was on like my 1.5 backflip that I decided to smash my face into a rock.
It's a pretty big rock too.
It happened so quick, I don't even remember the step I took.
I looked up and your feet were in the air.
I'm lucky I stopped where I did.
Yeah.
I thought,
And now we're here in the bottom.
my cheek lets me know that it got smashed.
Yeah. I didn't see your
I thought I
face,
broke my
sorry.
left arm at first because my left arm was just like, I couldn't like, it, like pinch a nerve or something. I'm like, uh-oh, it's not good right now, but it should go by him. I think they're high enough on the hill. What was that? What? I think it was still that bull.
You think it's what?
I think it was that bull. Just the coyote. Pop. The big bull finally popped off. I think we're gonna go down cross. Probably run right into his cows. public land hunting for you. We heard this bull from about 10 minutes after we got up this morning. Broke camp down. Came through some of the nastiest stuff ever to get here. Brush over our heads. Crossed a huge creek ravine. And wouldn't you know it, there is somebody else hunting our public land, which is fine. Don't have any issues with that. But I really would love to buy that guy a couple wind checkers. So that he didn't feel like he needed to reserve one or hold back. He could use that as much as he wanted, because I got him too. Because we're pretty sure we would have killed a bull here. They were still, matter of fact, 150 yards away, just across this little draw. They bugled again. We knew they were in this patch of timber. And set up, had a bull,
There's that guy right there.
You see him? Oh, speaking of public land hunters,
Here's another one.
we have a buddy coming. Maybe I will give this guy my wind checker. Is he walking down our trail?
Oh, he's just sitting over there. Yeah,
Did we already walk by him?
I don't think so.
Is he on the other side of the grave?
No, he's on our side.
What are we doing here, Jason?
I mean, they carrot out of Ryan Lamford's garden. He gave me superhuman eyesight. No, we are, the 6 of us have reassembled. I think we're gonna run into town, eat a burger, look at some maps, and try to regroup and figure out how to get away from people and find bugling bulls instead of just bulls that don't like to bugle.
What's your band?
That bottom, something in here, that bottom rail kicks way out. You say ignore the bubble?
Yeah, just shoot it. You're golden, dude.
If I ignore the bubble?
Just ignore that thing.
Bullseye. Only a trad shooter would say that's a bullseye.
3 inches high left. Bullseye.
We're just gonna ignore the bubbles from here on out. The bubble bee is meaningless.
Irrelevant.
Mash lead the way. Pull us all up the hill.
Bull? What are you talking about? He always asks me when he's tired. He's like, hey Matt, you lead the way. I'm like, you're tired, aren't you, Ryan? You want me to go so you don't have to go as fast. Quick feet.
Cody, you wanna lead the way?
No.
You haven't led all the whole week.
That's good. I'm good.
Camera guys are always in the back.
You guys don't make fun of me for being out of shape.
I won't. We got enough mountain offs to
I don't know
get
if I
you.
want 2 or 3 back. Hopefully.
Well, we're headed in after a big bull right now. Well, we're out here on this ridge right now. Got to where we had the elk last night, and he bugled right below us in the timber, so we're trying to figure out exactly where he's at. What to do. We gotta kind of wait for the wind to switch, but we also had another bull bugle over here, and maybe another, so we got elk bugling at least on their own, and they're all around us, so we're gonna hopefully sneak in and kill one here pretty quick. So we had the bull about 50 yards. Got a glimpse of his horn. The only problem is John wasn't enough. And he decided to take all of his slits and move them on down the hill. On the perfect side to go kill him though. So we got really good wind and they're screaming. So hopefully we can move in and kill a satellite bull. Taking 5. Grab some lunch. Yeah, gonna eat, listen for some elk. Not sure exactly where the herd went. Kinda lost them. They kinda quit talking. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna be that direction. Not this direction. Too soon. I was half sleeping. Your stick's breaking. Just, I didn't hear. I knew what that was as soon as I heard it. It was right there. I didn't hear the stick. That's because you're playing music. We were just taking a nap right now. Charlie was snoring. Kelly was laying down, so was I. Charlie got up and happened to come right back down here next to us. He was laying up in the sun. I was pretty much out. Next thing I know, Charlie's making noise. So I sat up real quick to figure out what the heck was going on. There's like a 326 by 6 at 30 yards from us in the wide open from me when I sat up. Charlie happened to be behind the tree. But he was making a ton of noise, trying to get his bow and everything. Elk blew out. Called him back in. Wind switched. We cannot catch a break. This is just ridiculous. On the move. We're gonna try to get the wind in our favor and come up under these elk, so see what happens. We haven't heard one bugle yet. Charlie thinks he heard 2 faint bugles way off, so we're gonna keep calling, working our way and see what happens here.
What happened? What'd we just do?
Just located some elk, some bulls that responded to my locator. This one. That one. It's just where I put the tube. I don't know why.
Anyway, we found elk for if you want to come over here in the morning or just drive the road. I don't want to talk no more.
How do you feel about this, Kelly?
I'm not sure.
It's the end of day whatever. I don't remember what day it is. My producer says day 4. But in the morning we got on some bulls, called one in close. He just didn't quite present a shot. Pretty much just got to see antlers, and he had cows, and John wasn't enough with his cow calls, I think, to bring him that extra 5 yards maybe, but it was pretty close. We didn't even think it was the herd bull, but it ended up being the herd bull, so that's a pretty good feat. So we ended up dropping down the ridge after him, kind of where we figured they'd be bedding, and set up, did some calling there midday. And you know, if we don't hear anything, usually we kind of kick back and eat lunch and take some naps. And well, while we were taking a nap, and I like 45 minutes before, I had done a bunch of calling and bugling and some cow calls, some nice cow calls, let me tell you. Trump would be proud. We ended up, I was sitting there, I just moved out of the sun and came over and laid down on my bag, and I'm sitting there and I hear a couple snaps. Kelly hears it too. I'm like, I jump up, I roll around, get my bow. I knew exactly what it was. Throw an arrow in, get my release. I didn't have my Beano harness on, so I couldn't range anything. I get up and I just seen him coming up the ridge, and he kind of does that thing where he goes to the trees like this, and just an awesome bull, big bull, 320, 330-ish, but I had a big tree that was blocking me from his view, so I was able to move around a lot. Man, I was just getting set. I was just getting ready to get my bow up, and all of a sudden John wakes up, and it's like boom, and the bull stops, sees him, like sees John get up and stops, and he's still behind the tree. I'm just waiting for him to clear. John, he didn't know what was going on, so he was half asleep, you know. He's like, what the, oh shoot, and there he is. But he ended up whirling and taking off down the hill, so I got up and I started calling, and ended up calling him back not far, I don't know, 50 maybe 60 yards. He came back up, and I was just waiting for him to clear, and the wind changed again. And we can't win for losing, I tell you. But ended up trying some more calling. We set up some other places, cold calling, and no luck. Thought we heard something, but of course wind's circling, so it sucked. But we ended up locating some bulls on the way out, and I don't know, we might try for them in the morning. They're kind of in an easier spot, so we'll see how it goes. All in all, it was a good day, exciting day, a lot of work, but man, we just can't catch a break yet. It's coming. We'll get an easy one, I think.
What's up, everybody? So these last couple episodes have been pretty slow, as you saw, and we wanted to thank our loyal watchers. We're gonna give some stuff away. Tradition shirt, tradition hat, since this is the tradition series. How to enter: you have to comment below who you think would win in a boxing match between our two hobbits, John and Charlie. Depending on how many comments we get, we may actually put this together and live stream it for you guys. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, comment below, who do you think would win between John and Charlie in a boxing match? Another thing, I've been noticing that like 62% of you guys watching are not subscribed. So if you like what you're watching, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. It would mean the world to us. We're just out here putting this out and hoping you guys like it, and we're pretty blown away by the numbers, and we appreciate all of you guys. So again, thank you for watching. It was fun to film and be a part of and do this whole thing. And yeah, that being said, comment below if you want to enter who would win boxing match between John and Chuck, and then subscribe. That little I think it's down this way, little orange subscribe button. Yeah, hit that thing. It takes 10 seconds to set up your own YouTube page. You know, don't have to have emails or anything. I know everybody hates that automated email list. And sorry for my cold. I got the Mongolian death flu from SHOT Show, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I apologize. But anyways, thank all of you for watching. I know it's hard when it gets slow, but that's hunting, and that's just the way it goes. So again, thank you.